Barely 3 days after the inauguration of Gunjur Immigration Post, about 10 unidentified armed men attacked the said post in the early hours of Friday morning. According to the officers, the attackers were armed with machetes, knives, and guns, thereby outnumbering 3 officers on duty. The incident left 2 of the officers with serious injuries. Binta Jallow has the rest of that.
The post was inaugurated on Wednesday, and early Friday morning, the post was attacked by 10 unidentified armed men. The attack on the immigration post has left 2 officers critically wounded and are currently hospitalized at the Gunjur Health Center. The officer in charge of the Gunjur Hospital, Hadi Fadera, explained the condition in which the officers arrived at the center.
They were severely bled. You can see blood stains on their uniforms. And for Dabo, who sustained a deep laceration on the finger, and on the elbow here, he sustained bruises and 2 lacerations on the skull. For Suleiman too, he has bruises at his back and 2 lacerations on his head. So they were bleeding, so we make sure that we arrest that bleeding and mounted fluid for them, take their vitals. Fortunately, they are in good shape and all the vital signs read normal.
Mamanding S. Diba, Public Relations Officer of the Gambia Immigration Department, said the assailants were armed with single-barrel rifles, cutlasses, and sticks, and house-breaking materials.
During the assault on our officers, 3 people sustained injuries, including a fire and rescue officer who came to reinforce our officers on the attack. They sustained injuries of various degrees on different parts of their bodies, including head, hand, neck, etc.
Chief Superintendent Diba said the attackers might be foreign nationals.
According to a witness and a victim, the attackers were heard speaking Susu language and some bit of Wolof that was not a fluent one. The wounded were later rushed to Gunjur Health Facility, where they received some urgent medical attention before referral to Brikama District Hospital for more detailed medical attention to their injuries.
Preliminary reports appeared to show that the men were surrounded by the attackers. One of them was able to fight his way out to call for help, but by the time help arrived, the attackers took to their heels and efforts to apprehend them was unsuccessful, and they managed to escape running in the direction of Kajabang village. A suspect is currently helping the police in their investigations. The said incident is said to be the first in the history of Gambian Immigration Department. For iAfrica News, Binta Jallow.